Hi everyone, Gabby here. How you doing? Welcome back to another episode or video. This is just gonna be a special video add-on. Not for today. For another day. Sorry for this mark. I had something up here, but then all of a sudden I turned my head and I got a crick in my neck, so I had to take it off. So now I'm left with this mark, and yeah, you're welcome. I was looking. Oh my god! Hold on a second. Come on, give me the page. Thank you. Okay, so I was looking at somebody's reaction for the new Rogue One movie that's coming out, and oh my god, I saw that somebody posted the new concept art for oh my god, for Rwby, for some of the new other characters, because you have not really seen, you've only seen Team Rwby's concept art on how they look, how they changed, and I'm seeing this. Mama needs to see this. Okay, pause. It says here, Rwby Volume 4, Ren and Nora concept design. Oh, of course, Muderofbirds. I love Les's reactions. Oh my god, Nora looks incredible. Oh my god, Nora looks fine as fuck. Oh my god. And Jaune? Oh my god, Jaune? Wait, did they not add Jaune? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna react. Actually, I don't know, maybe Hello Thursday video, maybe Sunday, Thursday. It's either Thursday, this is going to be a Thursday video, or this is going to be a special Sunday video, or technically Saturday, because I'm going to do a live reaction again, like I told you, to watch the new the new volume of Volume 4 Rwby, the new episode. Sorry I'm like this, but and like I get warm and then I get getting cold, so this is kind of thin over my shoulder, and I'm perfect. So right now I'm a mess. I'm still in my pajamas, but I'm like because I was cleaning up a bit, but then I took a break because I just been easily tired. So hopefully, okay, you can see that. Yes, perfect. Oh my god. Thank you, Sissy, for my phone case, because I don't need a stand or anything, and it's perfect. So I want to watch this. Oh my god, it's pretty long. But, yeah, I don't care. We're doing this, so.
Hey guys, what's up? Muderofbirds here. So I'm back to talk to you guys about the new concept art that we got out of New York Comic Con regarding Ren, Nora, and
Oh my god, they released it at New York Comic Con?
Similar to my Rwby Volume 4 final concept art for Team Rwby. I'm going to be
I wonder if Dan and Joel have seen it.
Description and my overall thoughts and opinions and impressions on what we could extrapolate and learn.
I so badly want to cosplay as Nora. So badly.
What that says about
She's
them
me!
as they're developing throughout the series, and what we can potentially see from them from Volume 4, as well as Jaune. There isn't much to extrapolate from Jaune, but based on some context clues here and there, I'm going to give my overall thoughts. And the first thing that I do want to say is there isn't that much overall change when you look at Nora and Ren's concept design compared to the 3x skip versions of their outfits. I actually think it was Nora who said it best.
I look exactly the same.
Subtlety is the key.
All right.
I think while Team Rwby went through a more drastic and radical change in appearance and internal growth over volumes 3 to 4, I think Ren and Nora's overall design kind of reflects their internal growth and how a lot hasn't really changed for them as time progresses. And I think I'm going to go off on a beaten path before I actually get into Ren and Nora's design to kind of elaborate on
Oh my god, next year's gonna be crazy with their new look.
I made a 20-minute video talking about Rwby, Weiss, Blake, Yang, and their Volume 4 concept designs. The outfits, how that outfit spoke.
I haven't really seen Yang's. I see that, how it looks, but I haven't really seen a new design for Yang. I only see her without her arms. I mean, she better get a prosthetic arm, because Mama's gonna lose her shit.
Ren and Nora. Why? In my personal and honest opinion, I think Ren and Nora know who they are. Now, what do I mean by that? So, Rwby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang went through something that I feel they have never, ever experienced before. They have never gone through something like this in their life that kind of rocked them to the core, that made them kind of question themselves, made them change themselves so much. And as in life, when you grow up, based on your social environment, based on your surroundings, based on the people you surround yourself with, you tend to change accordingly. You change the music you listen to, you change the people you hang out with, you change even the clothes you wear, and it says a lot about who you are as a person. I think the reason for the subtlety in Nora and Ren is because, not that they've gone through the exact same thing that Rwby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang have gone through, but they've gone through hardship early in life that kind of solidified who they were for the rest of their life up until this point. But I think Team Rwby, for the most part,
I think we might actually get to know Team Juniper a little bit more on this. So I think he's right.
Are still learning more about themselves, still growing individually. I think for the most part,
I enjoy watching his videos because I feel like he explains Rwby a lot more in detail that I never really would think about it. And oh my god, I just love him. I adore him. This is awesome.
With being part of royalty, granted, she doesn't really get to do what she wants, and her family doesn't really allow her to live freely. And Blake, for the most part, has always had a tough life living outside of the kingdoms, doing what she has to do to get by. Now look at Ren and Nora. Based on what we know from them of Volume 3 so far, we know that they are orphans. We know that they have no family, they have no home to go to. Based on the Song of Boop, for the most part, Ren and Nora have only always had each other. And we don't know the situation. We don't know how it turned out that way. If they had a family and they lost their family, if they were born and abandoned, if they were a part of these roaming nomads or villages that were overrun with Grimm, and at the very end it was just them two that made it out, we don't know. What we do know is that they went through hardships. They don't have families, they don't have homes, they only have each other. And it's in the hardest times that people grow the most. It's in those tough times of Ren and Nora, especially at early ages, that made them who they are today. When they change their costumes, they're not going all crazy. Nora's still sporting the same pink skirt. Ren is still sporting his coat. Granted, the sleeves are gone. For the most part, they know what they are, they know what they like, and they're not going above and beyond to change their appearance. And I think that speaks true on the subtlety of their costume changes. But yeah, we are off the beaten path. We are back on track with things. I'm going to be getting into Ren and Nora's concept designs. Leave me your thoughts, what you guys think about these designs.
I fucking love it though.
The subtleties, the changes, the differences.
It's so simple, but it's so perfect. I love it.
So getting into
oh my god.
Design,
I feel like it's a big change.
This design
He looks so awesome.
Incredible.
It looks
Subtlety is the key here. Like,
it's so beautiful.
Everything about him is very
Love him.
Everything, even his hair. His hair was tied up in volumes 1 through 3.
And now it's
those small details that are so much different. First and foremost, I'm willing to admit that everyone in the community has dubbed Ren Sexy Ren. Miles mentioned it at the panel. I've seen a ton of people talking about how much more mature and attractive and handsome and good looking Ren is, with this new design, and I'm very inclined to agree. I can only imagine the fangirls, like the actual girls who have the hots for Ren, Sun, Lady Stardust, like, I can only imagine how the girls were going crazy over Ren's new look. But like I said, Ren's design in volumes 1 through 3 kind of gave off a more traditional, a more formal approach with the way he dressed, the way he spoke.
And just the art concept, the whole thing is going to be, it's going to change slightly, I guess, but it's still Rwby. I'm super excited. My emotions are like...
Chinese culture. His hair is tied up, another in Chinese culture kind of thing that harkens back to his inspiration. But when you look at this design, he has no sleeves.
I hope he has something with Jaune. He said there wasn't anything shown. Like, are they leaving Jaune as a surprise because it's going to be the biggest change? I'm like, Mama wants to know.
His hair is down now. His shoulders are exposed. His stance looks a lot more mature, if you will. I don't know what it is, but he comes off as a lot more masculine than he did in the first 3 volumes. And for the most part, he doesn't give off any type of masculinity to his character, but here he looks a lot more combat efficient. He looks a lot more combat veteran-esque. He looks like he's been around, in terms of actually having fights here and there. Like volume 1 through 3, we didn't really see him put a lot of effort that much in the battlefield.
Oh, I can't wait to see him fight. His hair kind of instantly reminds me, again, another Naruto reference. He looks just like Madara Uchiha. The back view of his hair, like the almost butt-length version on the very end, looks just like Madara Uchiha from Naruto, like when he has no shirt on. And it's like, I think that's what's giving off a lot of the badass vibes, is just the hair.
And the hair's length kind of
Job
actually
with the
not being
hair,
tied up with being
making
free,
him
being
look so
open,
good.
makes him look a lot more open.
I mean,
on top
I
of that.
always
For the
already
most part,
liked
I
Ren
really
anyways,
do enjoy
and
this
also
kind of
Sun.
design. And a lot
I
of
hope I
people
get to
have
see
been
some of
pointing
the
to fact
other
that in Volume 1, it
characters.
kind of showed that he puts his guns in his sleeves. It's like, where's his guns going to go now? I think the kind of red straps that he has on the side could be used as kind of holsters, or maybe he'll put his guns in the back of his pants and then he can just like pull them out like right under the coattails of his new kind of sporty looking jacket. And again, I think the fact of he's ditching the sleeves, he's tucking his pants in, kind of gives him a better way of traversing the land, not having anything snag or be caught on anything, or even if he's in a skirmish, he doesn't want anyone pulling on his clothes. But then again, you would want to keep your hair tied up then, so someone doesn't grab your hair instead. But I really, really, really love Ren's new design. Again, it gives him a sense of masculinity, of maturity, of growth.
Let's go with Nora!
Handsome now. Nora's definitely going to notice him a lot more, and I don't know if that's going to work for or against him in terms of her outwardly expressing his affection.
Oh my god, yo.
Is any indication. But again, I loved it. I
My
like
double
the
chin needs to
subtlety
go
of this.
away.
It's not a
Go
far
the
cry
fuck
of what
away.
I expect Ren to look like. And in all honesty, I was willing to see what Ren would look like compared to the previous volumes, especially if
Yeah,
the
I'm adoring.
hardships of actually being out in the real world is something that's going to change over time. Next up, we have Nora, and I really like her design because, again, similar to Ren, not a lot of changes, not a lot of, drastic
Her
differences
skirt's more
overall
fluid.
when it comes to both her and Nora's appearance with their outfits. And I
Boots a
like
little
how
higher.
Nora has a kind of sporty approach now. It seems like she's a lot more open with the fact of having this kind of new attire when she's going out into the world. And again, there are some subtle changes that kind of hint that, okay, this is an updated look. But for the most part, it's still refined to Nora, how she likes to dress and how she likes to present herself. So starting from the top, she has longer hair, obviously. 6 to 8 month time skip's going to do that. And I'm really glad that they kept the short hair. Personally, I really like Nora with short hair. I think that adds to her overall
Yeah, because if
attractiveness
they
and
shorten it, I don't. I mean,
Nora with
if they
having
made it
long hair,
grew,
kind of like
grew it,
Blake
I would
or
have
even
been
Weiss when she
pissed.
lets her hair down. And granted, she's probably keeping it trimmed or keeping it maintained. I do like the fact that it does show a bit of length as opposed to how it looked before. From there, we have her sporty kind of zipper jacket, and I think that, along with the new type of boots, she's wearing higher boots with laces on them, which kind of look interesting. Not as practical in an overall sense, but I think the boots and the jacket make the outfit, and I think I like those new additions to her the most. It's a zipper jacket, but she has it open and out, which I don't know if that's an overall decision, like to just be more open and free, not be confined or anything. Maybe she'll zip it up if it gets cold or something. And then she has her inner white shirt that goes with it. I don't know if it's the same one that she wore in Volume 1, however, but I do think that it's interesting that there's kind of like a heart mark etched on the inside with a slash going through it. I don't know if that's done by her. I don't know if that has any symbolism or representation between her and Ren, or if that's something that means something to her, or if that's just a design that the creators, the artists, decided to put in there, but that's something else. She doesn't have her bow as well. In her original design, she had a bow on the back of her skirt, and I don't know if that, again, was just for looks or if that held the skirt up, but now she has a belt that actually goes over her midsection that kind of adds a little bit of style to the whole skirt thing. And I don't know if that holds the skirt up. I don't know if that's just for looks, but that's something to mention, that that's in place instead of the bow. Again, she still has the skirt. She's got the pink gloves, which look pretty awesome. And then moving down, she also has the boots, like I mentioned, a lot bigger boots than her original ones with laces as well.
I'm excited.
Just by the fact that they're going to be doing travel.
This is just pumping me up for Saturday. I'm super excited. I need to watch this now.
On the fact of, yeah, it matches the outfit, but it's also for the task at hand of doing a lot of traveling and being a lot more combat efficient in the future. But again, like I said, I don't think there's a lot to add on Nora or Ren's design when it comes to their
Talk to me about Jaune.
6 to 8 months time skip based on volumes 1 through 3, because first off, we haven't really gotten any type of internal development with them to solo or even together
Really, my neck is
through the first
stiff.
3 volumes. And I really hope that's something that's expressed with them being kind of the focus with Rwby on their team moving forward with volume 4. I'd love to learn a lot more about Ren and Nora's past, but based on the fact that their outfits haven't changed.
But
that much,
when he
it
says
seems
that,
to
I
me that
think
it's
for
because
sure
they already
there will
understand,
be
hey, I
we
already
will
fine with what
be
I have.
finding
I
out a
will
little
find
bit
out
more about
changes,
Nora
to
and
complement,
Ren.
things that are going to be occurring. But for the
Did I
most
say
part,
that?
they are
Ren,
very
yes.
solidified in who they are.
That's
So
right.
next up, we have Jaune Arc's character design, and it's very interesting how they decided to take this approach in revealing Jaune's design, because at the New York Comic Con panel, the Rwby panel actually mentioned that it'd be a lot more exciting to not, quote-unquote, spoil Jaune's character design by showing it at the panel. but rather people seeing it for the first time when it premieres in the first episode.
Damn
I
it!
think there is some significance to this of why they would rather have people see it for the first time in action or see it officially.
Because he's gonna be the biggest change.
Based on that level of significance, and a lot of people are speculating what could it possibly be that they don't want to show us. I think it's more along the lines of the look and the inspiration for not necessarily anything changing from his design, but the additives that are going into it to kind of give inspiration. So there are two instances that kind of give us subtle context clues on what his potential design could look like. One from the Volume 4 character short that was relayed to myself by the community, and another that I personally noticed on the Volume 4 poster. So, starting up initially, I'm going to put up a picture here on the screen for you guys. This is the picture of the scroll and Rwby responding to Ren, Nora, and Jaune after her fight with the Baringle during the Volume 4 character short. We see Ren's picture, Nora's picture, and Jaune's picture here. And the one thing that I do want you guys to focus on is Jaune in particular. We still see, he has his yellow short hair. He's got his hoodie on, which is still the same thing. I'm pretty sure he's still going to be sporting the pants, the sword, the shield. However, if you look at the bottom right corner there, you see kind of like a bronze curve in the very right corner of that picture of Jaune. And you would think, well, what is that? Maybe that's his new weapon. Maybe that's his new shield, etc., etc.
Playing some Kingdom Hearts music in the background.
I want you guys to look into. Based on what Jaune looks like, based on his attire from Volume 1, 2, and 3, as well as his weapons, his sword, and his shield, nothing on him could ever indicate that he'd have something like that on him. Something that's curved, something that's bronze-colored. And a bunch of people in the community, myself included, are inclined to believe, based on this and based on the other thing that I will mention from the Volume 4 poster, is that Jaune is incorporating Pyrrha into his costume, into his outfit design.
Oh my god, if he does that, I'm going to cry!
This is actually an HD version of the Volume 4 poster. This poster will actually be available very soon, hopefully either pre or during Volume 4 once it premieres next weekend.
Oh,
However, look
I want
at
the
Jaune's
poster.
design. I'll try to zoom into it as best I can. However, if you look on his characters and you don't see his sword, you don't see his shield, you still see that he's wearing the hoodie, he's wearing the armor plates, he's wearing his pants, he has the same shoes. But if you look on his waist, he kind of has like a red sash that's tied to his waist. A red sash tied to his waist and a bronze curve on his character design in the character short. I think, and a lot of other people in the community have mentioned this, and I took this picture off the screen now, a lot of people are inclined to believe that Jaune is carrying on the memory and the pieces that are left from one of his teammates, Pyrrha Nikos, one of my all-time favorite characters who obviously passed. I think this speaks a lot on how Jaune feels about losing Pyrrha and not necessarily being over her death, with having mementos and things to remember her by. He has the red sash of her skirt tied to his waist. That was probably one of the last things at the sight of, her being incinerated by Cinder. And again, her shield, unlike her sword, which was destroyed during the fight,
Cinder so
Cinder
much.
actually kind of dodged it or something, because Pyrrha ended up throwing it, and her arrow dematerialized and rematerialized to avoid it. So the shield could have been on the site as well, and, during the outcome of finding Rwby and stuff like that, along with the fact of her headdress was the one thing that wasn't destroyed too. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually gone over the deep end of actually maybe wearing that, or, Pyrrha is also from Mistral, so I don't know if eventually he's going to return those things to the family if he ever comes across them, which is going to be very overwhelming to see him go through as a team leader.
There's going to be a lot of tears.
To tell her parents,
A lot of
hey,
tears,
your
and
daughter died during this
I'm going to
battle,
need
and there was
box of
nothing else we could
tissues.
do. We have this is all that was left of her. Pyrrha's death was something that I took very seriously. She was one of my favorite, if not my favorite character in the show. And to have an emotional kind of...
She wasn't my favorite, but she was one of them. I actually really enjoyed Team Juniper more than Rwby. In all reality, I love Team Rwby. They're the main people, but Team Juniper main. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them very much. Jaune, sometimes I wanted to punch him in the face because he just didn't understand Pyrrha's feelings for him and pissed me off.
The team leader, because she believed in him when no one else did. And I really do hope that does come to fruition. I will be ecstatic if he is wearing her sash, if he is using her shield in place of his own.
Oh, if he's doing that, I know I'll be crying. I'll be
very much alive,
breaking down.
still within Jaune, and that'll be enough for me. because of the fact I'm pretty sure, you know, as much as everybody else, myself,
Everybody in Rooster Teeth, why? If you do something like that, I'm
going
going
to end on that.
You didn't just know how to
note, but that is everything. That is
poke at my
everything.
feels, man.
My potential thoughts of Jaune, their character designs, what I think they're going to look forward to, and things like that in Volume 4. Leave me your thoughts, what you guys thought about any of these kind of subtle changes or details when it comes to these designs. What do you guys actually feel about Jaune? I think that's her shield in the corner of the character.
Well, now that you mention it, I'm pretty much sure that he's going to be doing something like that.
Little effect to Ruby's cape in the background, because that does
somehow everything you say is right.
What do you guys think?
It's
I
right.
think it is kind of suspicious that Rooster Teeth would rather us see the design of Jaune versus actually.
Because it's a surprise, because Jaune is the one that we're going to be like, what? What? You know? Oh my god, my hair is like crazy wild. I'm so sorry.
Getting my thoughts and impressions and everything like that. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.
Okay, so I've decided this is gonna be a Thursday video. Hi everyone, Gabby here, how you doing? And this is a Thursday video. Okay, you're very welcome. I hope you guys enjoy this, because the thing is, I want you guys to see this. If you are a Rwby's fan, I want you guys to watch this so you can see. I will post the link below for this one down here. So I will share this video for Thursday. So I am done with the Thursday video. Haha, you're very welcome. And if anything else comes up that interests me for Thursday, I will post that pretty much after this. If not, I will see you on the next video, which will be the Saturday video, the live one. Either if I'm with my guys, my best buds, or by myself, but you're getting a live reaction, and hopefully nobody freaking bother me. If I have to end up watching this by myself, I better not get anyone to interrupt me while I'm at it. I'm reacting and watching, because I need silence and concentration, and yeah. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next video. Okay? Smooches. Bye.